Hello students, in this video we are going to study the remaining exercise for chapter number 5. The chapter name is Separation of Substance, class 6, subject science, NCERT. So before starting that, let me recall what we had learned in this chapter. So in the starting we had seen that a mixture is made up of two or more than two components, and these components can be either solid, liquid or gaseous. Then after we had seen what is separation. So the process of separating the components of mixture is called separation. Then after we had seen there are many different methods for the separation of the different components from the mixture. In that, hand picking, threshing, winnowing, sieving, sedimentation, decantation, filtration, evaporation and condensation are some of the common methods used to separate substance from their mixtures. So in that first we had seen hand picking method. So this hand picking method of separation is used to separate slightly larger size impurities like pieces of stone, husk and other grains. Then after we had seen winnowing. So winnowing is used to separate heavier and lighter components of a mixture using wind or by blowing air. So husk is separated from the heavier grains by this winnowing method. Then after we had seen filtration method. So if a mixture has particles of different sizes, then this difference in the size we can utilize this to separate them by the process of sieving and filtration. And if both the components are in solid state, then we can use sieving method, and filtration can be used to separate the components of a mixture of an insoluble solid and a liquid. Then after next method we had seen decantation. So in a mixture of sand and water, the heavier sand particles settle down at the bottom of the container and the water can be poured out. So this process is known as the decantation. Then after we had seen evaporation. So the process of converting water into its vapor is called evaporation. The next method we had seen, that is condensation. So the process of converting water vapor into its liquid form is called condensation. So these are the different methods for the separation of components of a mixture. Then next topic we had seen, that is saturated solution. So a solution is said to be saturated if it cannot dissolve more of the dissolved substance in it at the given temperature. So then that solution is, we can say that solution is saturated solution. Then we had seen how we can make this saturated solution. So for that you have to pour half a cup of water in a beaker, and then after you have to add 1 teaspoon of salt and stir it well until the salt dissolves completely in that water. Then you have to repeat the same process until you see that some salt remain undissolved and this salt settles at the bottom of the beaker. So thus the solution prepared is known as the saturated solution. And on cooling this type of saturated solution, the amount of substance, in our case it is salt, which is dissolved in it, decreases and settles at the bottom of the beaker again. And water dissolves different amount of soluble substance in it. So these are the different things we had seen in this chapter. Then after we had seen textbook solution for this chapter, and in additional exercise, first we had seen MCQs, then after fill in the blanks, one word answer, true or false, Then we had seen answer in one sentence, definitions, and answer in short. So now let me continue with the next question, that is difference. Then after we will study the matching. So let me start with the difference. Here the first difference it is given to you, that is between filtration and decantation. The next is between sieving and hand picking, and last one is between evaporation and condensation. So here the first difference is between filtration and decantation is given to you. So in filtration both light and heavy insoluble solid impurities can be separated from a liquid by this method. By the filtration we can separate the light and heavy insoluble solid impurities from the liquid. And decantation we are using to separate only heavy insoluble impurities. So this kind of impurities can be removed by this method. If the impurities in the water is heavier in weight and insoluble in liquid, then we can separate these impurities from the liquid by the method of decantation. And by the method of filtration we can separate both type of the impurities, that is either it is heavier or lighter. Next point is, in filtration it can be used only if one of the component of a mixture is solid and the other is liquid. If in the mixture one component is in the solid state and another one is in the liquid state, then and only then we can use this method. And in decantation it can be used if both the components are liquid that do not mix with each other, or if one of the components is liquid and the other is insoluble solid. So if in the mixture both the components are in liquid state, so let me take one example of oil and water. These both the components are in liquid state. In a mixture of oil and water, these both are in liquid state and they do not mix with each other. So by this decantation method we can separate the oil and oil and water from this mixture. And otherwise we can also use this decantation method if the mixture has one component is as a solid, insoluble solid, and one component is liquid. In the example of water and sand, sand is insoluble in water, so we can separate the sand and water by the method of decantation. So this is filtration and decantation. In filtration we can separate both the lighter and heavier insoluble solid impurities from the liquid, while in the decantation we can only separate if the insoluble impurities is heavier in the weight. So we can separate this kind of impurities from the liquid by the method of decantation. And in filtration we can use this method if the solid component one component is in the solid state. And in the decantation, if the two components are in liquid state and they do not mix with each other, then also we can use the decantation method. Or if the solid one component is insoluble solid, then also we can use the decantation method. Next difference is between sieving and hand picking. So in the sieving, this method is used to separate the components that have different size. If the components have different size, then we can use this sieving method. In hand picking, this method is used to separate components that are same in size but different in appearance. If the components are same in the size but it looks different, like stone in the grains, so at that time we can use this hand picking method. Next point in this difference is devices with mesh are used in this method. Example, strainer and sieve. Device which has small holes according to the impurities. That kind of device are used to for this method sieving. As example, strainer or sieve. Next, in the hand picking, no device is used in this method. It is done by hands. We have to pick the impurities by our hand only. So in this method, not any device are used for this hand picking. Next is in sieving. This method is used to separate bran from wheat flour. That means outer covering from the wheat flour, we can use the sieving method to separate bran from the wheat flour. We are using this sieving method, and hand picking method is used to separate dirt and stone from the grains. So this is difference between sieving and hand picking. Next difference is between evaporation and condensation. So in the evaporation, first point, the process of conversion of water into its vapor is called evaporation. The process of converting water into its vapor, that is from liquid state to gaseous state, so that process is known as the evaporation. Next is condensation. So the process of conversion of water vapor into its liquid form again is called condensation. The process of conversion of water vapor, that means gaseous state, into the liquid state, so that process is known as the condensation. Next in evaporation, so evaporation is responsible for the conversion of sea water into clouds. The formation of clouds from the sea water is done by the evaporation. Because of the sunlight, the sea water gets heated or it converts into water vapor and it forms the clouds. So the conversion of sea water into clouds is responsible as due to evaporation process, and condensation is responsible for the conversion of clouds to water again. That means when it is raining, the conversion of cloud into the water, that is conversion of water vapor into its liquid form, so that process is occurred due to this condensation process. So this is the difference between evaporation and condensation. So now next question is question number 9, matching. Match the items given in column A with the column B. So here in the column A, the name of these different methods are given to you. In the column B, the mode or the different device which are used for this method are given to you. We have to match both the columns. So let me start with the column A. In the column A, the methods given to you is hand picking, filtration, winnowing and sieving. In column B, you have given winnower, hand, sieve and filter paper. So first is hand picking. So in hand picking, we are separating the impurities by our hand. So with first, your correct answer is option B. Next method is filtration. So in filtration method, we are using filter paper. So with number second, your correct answer is option D. Next is winnowing, in which we are separating the impurities by blowing air. So in that method, winnower is used. So here with the third number, your correct answer is option A. And last one, that is sieving. So in sieving method, we are using sieve. So with that, your correct answer is option C. So these are the answers for your matching. Here also it is given to you. So here our chapter number 5 gets over. You have to write this question number 8 and question number 9 in your homework. In the next video, we will start our next chapter. Thank you.